time for Talking Shit. Hello, everybody. Welcome to an early morning edition of Talking Shit. It's November the 3rd, 2015. I'm DeAndre. Welcome to another edition of Talking Shit. I wanted to do a really quick show on a couple of things. Please subscribe to this channel or go to our website at www.talkingshit.org, and there's some pretty exciting new videos on there, and we got some singing going on and all kinds of artwork and t-shirts and cups and lions and tigers and bears. Oh my, I wanted to talk about the GOP a little bit. No shit. But apparently there was some sort of a unionizing going on with the candidates for these debates. And can I just say real quick for the networks and the RNC, I don't want to, collaborate with the RNC in any way possible. But I just feel as though that these candidates have the audacity of some sort of foundation on protesting a forum where people are just asking questions, even if the questions are shitty. What kind of orthodox sort of setup is appropriate for these candidates to try to, bitch back with these? It's a format, right? And it's also kind of like embarrassing, I think, on their part, these candidates, to sort of be upset that you can't get these right, set, soft-ass questions right for y'all evasive asses. And the grandfather of evasion in regards to emails and information is not Hillary Rodham Clinton. It is Dick Cheney, Dick Cheney and Paul Wolfowitz. It's Condoleezza Rice. I don't really include Colin Powell in a lot of it because he was excommunicated from their fake war starting vice grip on this nation, and the yellow cake was eaten by Dick Cheney's motherfucking asshole. And the evasion practices of running from the ICC, running from simple questions from people like me is what I really see around these controversial issues in regards to the debates in the RNC. It's ridiculous, to think that the GOP is so afraid, that Donald Trump is so afraid, that Ben Carson is so afraid that Carly and Ted and them would actually try to unionize around, these certain preset alibis about whatever our country. Well, I mean, Carly was against a lot of it. I misspoke just then. She was also questioning the motives behind some of these candidates sort of running from, sit still questioning in these debates. And technically, if you go back and look in your childhood and stuff when it comes to debates, these aren't debates. These are infomercials. See, this party is afraid of infomercials. These are not debates. These are infomercials. They want to turn the debates into infomercials. They want to stand up there and talk about how great they are and how much money they don't need, and they got all the greatness and all the money that they could ever want, and they're still trying to suck more out of the system rather than enlightening us and helping us as a nation to get our shit together. And I just feel that it's ridiculous that we're sitting here wondering how can we have the proper infomercial for these Republican GOP lying assholes. There's no need for a proper infomercial for these motherfuckers. There's no need for a proper infomercial. There's no need for it. What we need to be doing is taking a look at the budget in regards to the Pentagon and the defense budget and get some of our social madness in order. Homelessness is at an all-time high out here in the West Coast, and El Nino is coming, and people are going to be suffering and shit like they in these third world countries with this rain coming. And we need to try to get our shit together for each other as brothers, or we're going to die separately as fools running around here trying to be as selfish as the GOP. The GOP is dishonest. The GOP is out. The GOP is out of ideas. They're out of sanity. They're out of their mind. They're out of touch. They're out of tune. They ought to go some fucking where with their baboon acting asses and get real. You know, the GOP is full of shit. They over there arguing and bitching and finna boycott the motherfucking debates because people won't get their statements together correctly for the need or the craving of a motherfucking infomercial. Those aren't debates. These people aren't really debating anything. Those aren't debates. Those aren't debates. The only thing baiting about that fucking environment or forum is luring us into their bullshit again. Do not vote for these people. Do not vote for Donald Trump. Do not vote for Ben Carson. They don't give a fuck about your everyday average American ass. They don't. They know how to fucking figure out ways to manipulate you and make it seem like their bullshit is going to last. This shit is a sociological chaos, like you put it in a sling, and they make us all their ding-a-ling. Do not listen to these motherfuckers when that sociological retardation bell rings. Do not vote for these people. Do not support these people. Do not watch these fucking impromptu great creativeness tools. They're great all of a sudden when they get a soundbite ass bullshit moment. But in the long haul, they ain't gonna do shit for any of us at all. You know, those are not debates. Those are fucking infomercial ass tryout. You know, if you take the hot spots of each of these alleged debates, it just looked like the Star Search. You know, they finna do the motherfucking, what's the name of this show with Simon, you know, American Idol tryouts. These motherfuckers are they couldn't even get together to get a fucking Speaker of the House in an ethical, you know, really brotherly, like a family type way of doing it. They had to con somebody into coming in there. So Paul Ryan gets to create his own government, and then they'll let him do it because that's the only way they can really lure him into the job. Because, see, you got to really try to do something. Even if it's just bringing bullshit to the floor and lying and being the RNC's whore, the way John Boehner did it, it's still you got to get off your ass and go to work. And these GOP motherfuckers don't want to work. They don't want to work. I got a few more seconds. They don't want to work. 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 They don't want to do no work. They don't want to work. They don't want to work. The grand old opposition party doesn't want to work. They don't want to do the fucking work. They don't want to 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 do the work. They don't want to work. The only thing they want to work on is how not to do work. They don't want to do shit about immigration. They don't want to do shit about medical. They don't want to do anything about all the shit that Barack had the executive order around here. They don't want to clean up the jail system. They don't want to do shit but count the money and collect the taxes for their own self-gain, man. They don't want to do the taxation to help build a fucking a safe lane on the freeway or repair these bridges and stuff. I'm sick of the GOP. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them. Water seeks its own level. And I suggest that we continue to correlate them with the shallow-ass, negative, nasty, fucked up end of the pool, which is over there at Fox News. And the way we can cultivate that into a statement is by saying, fuck Fox News. Thank you.